Turning a group practice into an IOP or PHP in Montana is not just one state approval, and marketing before the source path review is the costly way to learn that. Montana splits the path into OIG facility licensure, BHDD state approval, and Medicaid enrollment. Separate checkpoints, not one DPHHS step. If your Montana practice already treats substance use disorders or co-occurring needs, an IOP or PHP can look like a natural expansion. This is a decision guide. The licensing, staffing, location, and payer questions to resolve before you change the operating model. Why consider it? Your practice may already treat clients who need more structure than weekly therapy, but who do not require residential or inpatient care. Test market signals against the counties, referral partners, workforce realities, and payer mix your practice actually serves. The business question is narrow. Can you build a clinically coherent, payer-ready outpatient program? Here is the first mistake: treating the conversion as a service label update. Before you advertise, confirm whether the program remains an individual outpatient professional practice or becomes a substance use disorder facility or state-approved SUD provider model. Do not assume an existing professional license or ordinary outpatient office automatically clears a higher intensity IOP or PHP model. Strategic takeaway: review your software stack alongside the clinical model. Confirm your EHR, CRM, and RCM can support admissions, group schedules, treatment plan updates, authorizations, credential tracking, Medicaid and commercial claims, and reporting. Behave Health brings CRM, EHR, and RCM together, designed to run the converted program in one platform, and Behave Consulting helps pressure test the model before launch. 4 questions to resolve before you market the program in Montana. Work through each one before advertising an intensive outpatient or partial hospitalization program. Question 1. Which Montana path applies? Current Montana materials distinguish OIG substance use disorder facility licensure from BHDD state approval. 2 different checkpoints. Start with DPHHS source materials, OIG facility applications, the Montana substance use disorder facility rules, and BHDD state approval forms. Question 2. Staffing and clinical leadership. An IOP or PHP shifts the model to program-level accountability. Intake, ASAM-oriented level of care review, group programming, supervision, utilization review, and discharge planning. In a frontier state, staffing feasibility is not an afterthought. The model has to work with a workforce you can actually recruit, supervise, and retain. Question 3. Can your current site support it? Group programming, privacy, check-in flow, family participation, accessibility, and emergency procedures may matter more than they did for weekly therapy. Weigh Montana's weather and transportation realities, and whether the location works for step-up and step-down referrals across the surrounding area. Question 4. Montana Medicaid and commercial payer readiness. Use BHDD Medicaid provider manual resources before assuming an existing outpatient billing setup can support structured IOP or PHP services. Verify enrollment, facility or program credentialing, medical necessity criteria, documentation expectations, authorization review, and level of care billing before relying on the revenue model. Side by side, the shift is bigger than a label change. Clinician-by-clinician care gives way to program-level accountability and documentation discipline. And an ordinary outpatient office may face OIG facility licensure, BHDD state approval, and level of care billing review. This is orientation, not legal advice or a launch manual. Confirm the current Montana path with DPHHS, OIG, and BHDD, with Montana Medicaid and your commercial or managed care payers, and with counsel and implementation support like Behave Consulting before marketing IOP or PHP services. Stop treating the Montana conversion as one DPHHS step. Scope the conversion with Behave Health. Book a 20-minute demo at behavehealth.com.